Alright, so earlier I broke off on a fish that I had my 12 or, look at all those brim right there. I had my 12 or 15 pound test, broke off on a fish. So, oh, it's several bass right here. They're not big. There are brim and bass right here. So, because I forgot to loosen my drag and I broke off on that fish, I just went ahead and got my fishing pole with 50-pound braid, so that way I don't have to remember about drag. Oh, that bass is right there. He ain't fucking with it though. It's like a few small bass right here in this area, but he went towards it, but he ain't grab it. So I got my 50-pound braid on, so that way I don't have to worry about breaking off because I didn't loosen my drag to let fish fight. Because that fish earlier dove deep and broke my line. Came up, then dove down, broke my line. I just saw several bass, not as big as the two that I hooked up to this morning, but I did see several bass right in this area since I just came here. Is this not what they want to eat? Earlier I had a watermelon red on. See, yeah, it's not casting as far as the mono, but that's good enough. Like, my first fish came from right here in front of me. Then my second fish came from basically a similar distance from me. So it's not like I need to cast super far. Like, all these bass I just saw was like literally right here, within touching distance. When I came back, I saw another big bass when I was walking back, so they're out here. I might just have to switch it to the watermelon red since that's what I had those 2 bites on earlier. Now the thing with this braided line is it's thicker and it's green, so they're probably going to be able to see it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change my colors. I had a bass come up to it, but ain't grab it, so I'm gonna just change my colors back to the watermelon red. Yesterday, I caught a fish on the bluegill color. Yesterday, I caught a fish on this bluegill color. So let's see what we can do on the bluegill color today. A lot of tiny bluegill right here in front of me. Got my scale, got my pliers, and a few soft plastic worms in my pocket. That's all I need. That's all I need. Scale, pliers, a few soft plastic Senkos. I don't really need nothing fancy. I'm only gonna be out here fishing for 40 minutes. Oh, I just had a bite. I just had a bite on the on this bluegill pattern. Okay, I did catch a fish yesterday on the bluegill, so had a bite on the bluegill just a while ago, but he got off. Let's see if I can get me another one. Caught a fish on a bluegill Senko yesterday. I just was using like a light brown Senko. I had a fish go up to it, but it didn't bite it. First cast on the bluegill color, bluegill pattern Senko, I got a bite. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll switch from the brown one. I'll switch from the brown Senko, switch to the bluegill Senko, and I got a bite. This bass got some warts and some shit on him. Oh, he ugly. This is definitely not the same one I caught earlier. The one I caught earlier was 2.5 pounds. This is not 2.5 pounds. This is my third bite. This is my best fishing day out of here. This is my third bite. I caught 2 small ones before in one day, but now I just caught a 2.5 pound. I got another bite that was even bigger than this one, not 2.5. Then I just bought this one. That's 3 fish today. 2 of them I caught, but 3 of them I bought. See? And sometimes that's how you got to pay attention. I wasn't getting any action. I saw a brim, not a brim, but I saw a bass go up to the brown worm, but it didn't bite it. So I was like, you know what? After a few more casts, I said, let me put on a different color. Yesterday, I caught a fish on this same bluegill pattern Senko. So I said, let me try this bluegill pattern Senko. My first cast, I had a bite. Then I cast back in there, but it was a bad cast. My third cast, I got a bite and pulled a fish out. And so now I don't have to worry about whether or not they're gonna be able to see the braided line because it's thicker and it's green. I just caught a fish on it. And I did not have to worry about whether my line was gonna pop. I just keep that spot. Today's my first day seeing fish in this corner. We're getting new in this corner. Definitely feel like I caught one on this corner before. Look at how Senko's over the current. See if I get one more bite where I saw multiple bass. I walk up. I was chilling in the slack water on the side of the current. That was a nice cast. Did you want to go into the 6? But I went right up into the first. I'm gonna have to start to real quick, turn my arms that way. I know when it's 120, 115, 120. See if I can get a bite over here now. Thought I had a bite over here, but it was just grass. Like there should be one in the area somewhere. But I could be wrong. I haven't tossed over here since morning. Some small bass was cruising in this area earlier. Crazy bass will smack that shit on top of that grass. I'm not getting a bite over there. I'm pretty sure there's a fish over there. Oh, oh shit. What's up? This is why I got on my 50 pound braid. So that way I can get out shit. I just can't get over 46. 50 pound braid for the win. 50 pound braid for the win. I usually just on the grass on top of the water. Ain't cast over none of that. Alright. 10 minutes, caught 1 fish so far. Let me go over here. I doubt I'm getting the same fish up. I got up earlier. I doubt that's gonna happen. But I might be able to get a different fish. Right where I saw that commotion over there not too long ago. Maybe it's a bass still in the area that was fucking with all them bluegills over there. See, good casting. The reason I didn't put a weight on this is because I didn't want the weight to get tangled up around stuff and then that caused me to break off. Caught 2 fish down in that corner today. Relatively quickly. Actually very quickly. Wasn't relative at all. It was literally quickly. Damn, boy, right on that point. See if I get a bass out of that. Nope, none. All right. see if I can get a little. Oh. Oh man, I spooked him. It was definitely a fish that would have landed next to him. He spooked, even I spooked him. Hopefully he's still there and he's hungry and I could bring this into his path. That cast was about 1.5 to 2 feet short of where he was. You gotta cast beyond where they are and pull it into them so they can see it. Because once they hit the water, they might get scared. Sometimes they don't, but they might. I might have to go to that side over there. Boom, there we go. See, that's where I should have landed my cast the first time in order to better entice them. See if I got something right up on them trees over there. Right up on that tree trunk. Oh, nope. What, nothing but some grass. All right, let's keep it moving. Hey, from each fish. Nigga, this is what that jungle do. The guard chilling right there still. Debating should I walk back there on that side, but probably not. Because I usually jump across here, but I'm definitely not going to try to jump across that bitch today. Definitely not trying to jump across that shit today. Slip and fall in that water. Oh, nah, player. All these fish that's right here gonna get stuck right there when that water go down low. If they don't swim out. All right, might have to put that watermelon red on. Yep, definitely got to put a watermelon red on now. I done motherfucking toss that bluegill pattern off. I want to get to that lake back there. I just don't know how to get to that lake back there. Watermelon red, come on, because it's definitely a fish over there. And I'm definitely finna step back over here so I can cast better at it. I just smacked the rock twice on my last 2 casts. I don't know how. But I'll go ahead and stand right here so that I can cast over there perfectly. That should be in the vicinity to attract the fish that's over in that area if he's turned in that way. You're not gonna tell me there ain't no fish over there either. Oh yeah, they water high, so another day and a half I could stand on this concrete and have some better casting out there. I don't want to go up there now because that bitch gonna be all in my shoe. Oh, I thought that was a fish. Come on, go ahead and cast that bitch up in that direction. See if I have any luck over on this side. Again, I did have a bite earlier and I let it pop my line. This is what that jungle do. Sometimes while you're fixing your line, you get a bite. Oh, that wasn't a fish? Well, excuse me? I thought it was. Excuse the fuck out of me. I thought that was a fish bite. Some fish over there in the fucking trees too. I see them. That was a gar. I know what a gar coming to the top of the water looks like. I've seen it many times. Oh, done threw away that motherfucking worm. What the fuck? Them bitches hitting the fucking water and then flying off. Let me see, I got a green one with black flakes now, but their flakes don't sparkle, man. Let's see. Oh, I just got a motherfucking bite. I don't know if you guys could see that. I don't know if you guys saw that on camera or not. I was pulling that bitch across the top of the water so I can cast over here, and I got a bite. I think it was a gar. The reason I said it was a gar was because it missed. A bass wouldn't have missed the motherfucking Senko getting pulled across the top. A bass would not have missed a Senko getting pulled across the top of the water. Yeah, definitely my best fishing day out here so far. I was pulling that bitch across the top of the water and a gar snapped at it. And again, I'm saying it was a gar because a bass wouldn't have missed that. It was getting pulled across the top of the water. It's a Senko. That was a pretty aggressive strike. A bass ain't gonna miss that shit. Not no goddamn Senko getting pulled across the top of the water. Bass ain't missing no fucking Senko. Well, at least I came back out here and caught one more fish. Wasn't bigger than the first one, but it was another fish. Might have to walk down that edge over there. That means I'm gonna have to go around to the other side. All right, I'm done over here. Fuck it. Go to the other side. Try pulling one across this edge. Pulling one across this grass edge. See what happens. You know what? Gotta be one up on these grasses, bro. Up on this grass edge. Even in here, gotta be one up in this shit. Pull that shit into this fucking hole and get one. I done lost 3 Senkos today and a hook. All right. Yeah, let's keep it pushing. To the other side. See if I can get another one on this corner. This corner been good to me today. All right, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Shit. And there we go. Wrapped around that tree. God damn it. First cast over there fucked it up. Got it wrapped around the tree. Well, I guess that's it for me for today. I caught 2. That's it for me today. I caught 2. So pop. Now I gotta go buy more hooks because that was my last hook. So that's that. I can go upstairs and relax now. Oh, that was a good hook too. Look at this mess. Okay. My line popped, so how the hell did this tangle up down here?